Hi guys, so today I thought I would do a video. I'm just going to zoom in a bit. Whilst I get ready because I've got stuff to do, but I really wanted to talk about Accutane. Yeah, I just want to chat about how I got to go on it, why I went on it, etc. So yeah, I'm going to moisturise my face because moisturising is pretty important now. If you know Accutane, you know the side effects that come with it, which is like extreme dryness. Already moisturising like mad. I don't really know where to start. Well, I've had acne for years now. Started getting it in my teens. But it was more just like a few spots here and there. It wasn't like this now. If I go up close, this is today, and it looks quite like flat. Obviously this side you can see a lot of the cysts there and there, but it's really sore. Like, I swear they just know that I'm about to take Accutane and they're like, hold on, we're gonna just throw some more at you. But yeah, I've had it since I was like 15, on and off. It was probably after I'd had my son that it really started to get bad, but it was quite like hormonal, so it was all around here. I need to get ready at the same time. This is not good. I'm not good at multitasking. Yeah, it was like hormonal, so it was around my chin and stuff, and they just gave me loads of tablets and creams and etc, and didn't really do much. And then it started to get worse, and I noticed that the spots were spreading from just here to more up my cheeks a bit, and I thought, oh, that's not okay. And then it spread to my forehead, and then it just went crazy, and then I got really bad cysts all around here, and it honestly like knocked my confidence so much. Like, I was embarrassed, upset. It hurt as well. Like, this kills right now, just patting a beauty blender onto my skin. It really hurts. My face feels just really bruised, but it was just constant. Like, it always hurt, and I just remember feeling so down about it, and like wondering why it was getting so bad. Like, what was I doing and stuff, and why weren't the doctors helping me or anything. And like, I've shown pictures of it on my Instagram. I remember like this one time I got cysts on my chin, and it literally probably came out to like here. It was huge. It was like a boil. It was disgusting, and I couldn't cover it up. Any makeup like that I put on it, it just like came off. It was like really shiny, and oh, it just ruined my confidence. I wasn't going out. If I did, I was caked in makeup and putting a scarf over my chin. Like, I wore scarves every single day just in case I needed to just cover it up if I felt self-conscious. Like, it wouldn't even be cold, it'd be quite warm weather, and I'd still wear a scarf. So yeah, that was pretty nasty. Like, unless you've kind of gone through having acne yourself, no one realises like the actual struggle of it. People think, oh, it's just some spots, do you know what I mean? Wash your face. Okay, it's not as simple as that. It honestly made me depressed, and everyone that I've spoke to that has had acne have all said that it either made them depressed, like severely depressed, or gave them anxiety. I'm not even joking. Someone messaged me saying that they went on Accutane and it cleared their skin and it actually saved their life. They were like, no exaggeration, it saved my life, because they felt that down about themselves and stuff like that. Like, it does really upset me, because the fact that some spots on your face can make you feel that low about yourself, and yet it's still not really spoken about that much or shown like on social media and things like that. Really bugs me. Like you'll see people on TV or modelling makeup and stuff like that for beauty brands, and do you ever see them with spots? No, but it's so common. Like the amount of people that have messaged me, because on my Instagram I share pictures of my skin, so kind of like before and afters, because I still love makeup, but a lot of people like to see the before and after, and I get a lot of really like nice messages saying like thank you so much for sharing pictures of your skin. It makes me feel like I'm not the only person, and it's just like, I get it, because I felt like that for a long time. I thought I was the only person with acne, like especially when you get to your 20s as well, 20s onwards, then it really hits you and you're like, why hasn't it gone yet? Like you can kind of understand it in your teen years and stuff, but it's just one of them, like. So yeah, it got really bad. I got really depressed, and like I'm not saying that acne was the main reason for it, like it was the sole reason that I was depressed and had anxiety, but it certainly did not help at all, like any situation I was going through. And it was just, yeah, it was really getting me down. And then that kind of cleared up. That's what happened actually. So I was kind of desperate to like try new things and get rid of it, and I found, someone said on, I think it was online, and someone said that coconut oil really helped with their skin, and I was like, okay, because I'd never really heard of that before. It seemed a bit odd putting oil on my skin to help acne. So what I did was, instead of like applying it to my face and leaving it, I used it as a makeup remover for a couple of weeks. So I'd rub it all over my face, which is still great to do now, like it gets every bit of makeup off, it's really easy. But I started using that, and within a week or 2 weeks my skin was so clear. I couldn't remember like the last time I'd seen it that clear. So obviously I was like, oh my god, it's a miracle. Started raving and shouting about it, thinking that's it, I found it. I found my cure to acne, and it's as simple as a £2 jar of coconut oil. Little did I know that it was probably not the coconut oil that helped. My skin just goes through stages of being fine, being really good and clear, and then I have massive flare-ups a couple of months after, and that's what happened. So I was still using the coconut oil, but I was getting more spots again, and I was like, here we go. And I kind of looked like a bit of an idiot because I just raved and shouted about how it had like cleared my acne to people. So I was pretty disappointed with that. I'm quite annoyed. And that got me down again, because I was like, well, I thought I found something finally, and then it didn't turn out to be the magic cure that I was after. And then I sort of like gave up for a bit, you know. I just thought, I can't keep trying all these things just for them to not work how I expect them to. And I'd read about all these like miracle products and things online, and I thought, you know what, I'm not even going to waste my money on it anymore, because I've tried so many things and nothing's clearing it. Like, it might help it a bit and help reduce the swelling or the redness and stuff, but my acne was just staying, like it was not going anywhere. So yeah, I just stopped. And then it was probably a few months ago, well, it was last year now, and I really wanted to pursue makeup as a career, and I was literally determined. So I was getting all my makeup kit together and practicing on friends and things like that. And then I thought, well, everyone's starting like everyone's starting an Instagram account at the moment to showcase like their skills and stuff, so I thought, well, why can't I do that? Like, it would be a good way to get some clients if they saw it, like if they saw my work and then liked it. So I set up an Instagram account that was going to be for makeup only, and probably 2 or 3 nights a week I would literally sit for hours doing all these different makeup looks and taking pictures, posting them. And then I realised after like a few weeks, like I was having to spend so much time editing my pictures because you could see all my spots and the redness and stuff, and it really bugged me, and I thought, like, I'm having to smooth out all of this because I've got spots showing through, and it wasn't a true representation of my work, and I felt a bit like a fraud, I won't lie. I just didn't like it. Like, I know a lot of people on Instagram choose to edit all their makeup pictures and make them look bloody amazing, and that's fine, but I just felt wrong doing it. I wanted people to know like what I was actually capable of, not just how well I could edit my pictures. But then the thought of not editing my pictures and people seeing all my spots and my acne, like, really got me down as well. And then I think one day I just thought, do you know what, I'm just going to get it out in the open, and I shared a post of before I'd done my makeup and after, and it got a really good response. Like, everyone was really lovely, and I was so surprised because obviously you're putting yourself out like that and it's quite scary because you don't know what people are going to say, and a lot of time on the internet, like, people can be horrible because they're hiding behind a computer. So it was quite daunting to put myself out like that, but it paid off. And my advice to anyone who's thinking about maybe just getting it out there and showing people like your acne, or just showing people that you're not bothered about what they may think of you without makeup, just do it. Like, once you do it, once you post that picture or whatever you want to do, like, it's like a big sense of relief. Like, I felt like I just wasn't hiding anymore. So I started doing that more regularly, and people were still being so nice. You get the odd few comments like wash your face and stuff, and you're like I just laugh it off. And then after I'd done that, that was when I really started to think, you know what, I've got to just accept myself now, because I don't want to spend the whole of my 20s worried about what people think of my skin. Like, you're your biggest critic, so I'm probably judging myself so much more than anyone else is, and probably making up scenarios in my head that people are going to think this and that, and the reality is it's not true. Like, 90% of the time people aren't that horrible. So yeah, I'd say just take the plunge and do it. And once I'd accepted that acne was kind of a part of me, then I could really start to like work on my confidence and work on like loving myself for who I am. Which I do now. I still have days where like I get down and stuff, but that's just normal. Do you know what I mean? We're only human, so just give yourself a break. Like I always say to people now, just be kinder to yourself. Just, do you know what I mean? Stop being so harsh on yourself. You wouldn't talk to a friend like that, or a family member, or whoever, you know, you care about. So why do it to yourself? You need to care about yourself and put yourself first. I've gone completely off topic. I'm meant to be talking about Accutane. Ugh. I can't multitask. Accutane. So yeah, I went to the doctors again last year, a few months ago, and he saw my skin. He was like, ooh, yeah, I'm going to refer you to a dermatologist because they'll know more than me. And the sense of relief, like, was unreal. I thought, oh my god, finally. It was annoying that it had to get that bad, where I was like, well, I can't really talk because there was cysts all here, but we got there. And I went to see the dermatologist a few weeks ago, and he said, you know, what have you tried? And I said, I can't remember the names of all the products, but a lot. Like, I've tried pretty much all of your you know, your average acne treatments. And he was like, okay, how about Accutane? He didn't say Accutane, he said isotretinoin. I think that's how you say it is. I have no idea. But yeah, I was like, no, but I've heard really great things about it. I've known people that have been on it, and I would actually like to try it. And he was like, okay, yeah, I think that Accutane would be ideal. And you need to go for a blood test, check that's okay, and then come back. And I did all that and went back yesterday, and yeah, I finally got it, which I was so happy about. You have no idea. I posted on my Instagram the night before, and I was just like a bit of a mess. I was like, I'm excited, I'm nervous, don't know what to expect from it, because you hear all these horrible side effects. But everyone started messaging me and saying, you know, it's amazing, like, you have to push through the first few months, but like, you'll get there. And that was really reassuring to hear. So feeling a lot better about it now. I don't really know what else to say, because I kind of covered a lot in my acne story, which I did a while back now. Oh, that's another thing. I did find something that helped with my acne just before I got my Accutane, which was, I've shared it on my Instagram a few times. It's from Skin Shop. I'll link it down below, but it was their Clairol range. Clairol, I think it's Clairol range. And they basically sent it me out. They were really lovely. They said, we'd love for you to try this and see if it works. And it was a exfoliating scrub, silver rebalancing serum, and another serum called Pure, something like that. And honestly, like, I wouldn't say it was good if it wasn't, but it really was. It didn't get rid of my acne, but it really did help clear my skin up a bit and smooth it out. And it wasn't as painful or anything like that. Like, I've shown before and after pictures on my Instagram, but it is really good. Unfortunately, it didn't completely clear my acne, but it definitely helped, so I'd consider checking that out. I don't really know what else there is to say. Obviously, if you have any more questions, I've probably not answered like half of what you're all like wondering, because like I said, I can't multitask. So yeah, if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments and then I'll answer them. I'm by no means as well like encouraging you to go and get Accutane. I've researched it for many years. I've known people that have been on it, and I've known the horrible side effects from it, but I've also seen the positive outcomes. So for me, it was a well thought out decision. but I would not go into it lightly. Like, I would not just think, yeah, it's fine, I'll go on that, it'll get rid of my acne, because the side effects are bad. They can be serious in rare cases. Like, you have to go, I'm having to go for regular checkups every month, blood tests, etc. So they really do keep an eye on you, but that's because it is such a strong drug, and it affects your skin so much. Like, the dryness is obviously the main side effect from it, but I've heard people, you know, like, their nose is bleeding, their lips cracking so bad, the eyes are dry. So yeah, it's not a wonderful drug. So by all means, if you can find other ways to get rid of your acne, or think that you've probably not tried every route yet, then please do. Don't just go to that as, like, you know, the only type of action. Makes sense? Yeah, don't do that. Just make sure it's a well thought out decision. You've tried everything else, and then consider Accutane. I'm just going to try and race through the last bits of my makeup now. I'm going to do a skincare video soon, like a bit of, like, I'll probably do a tanning routine within that, because my skincare pretty much involves tanning because I tan all the time. But yeah, obviously my skincare routine is kind of going to change up a bit now, because it's more about making sure that I keep, like, a bit of moisture and stuff, and how to deal with all the dryness. So I'm going to give it like probably a week or so, and then try and find some stuff that I really like, which is probably going to change as I go on, but I'm going to keep it all updated. And if there's anything else that you want to say on here, then let me know. I really want to kind of do makeovers for people with skin conditions, and show, like, the beauty industry that they're not as diverse as they actually think they are. Like, yeah, they have different size models and stuff, and all these different skin tones and hair colours, but there's still no models with skin conditions. It's kind of like a really, it's just not talked about enough or shown enough. So, like, in an ideal world, like, I'd want to change that and show that you don't have to have perfect skin to model makeup or to go and get your makeup done. So let me know your thoughts on that. It's still very much just an idea at the moment, but I'd love if I could make it happen. This has been a really long, chatty, get ready with me video, and I apologise, it's probably an absolute load of rubbish. Hey-ho. I hope you kind of got something from it, like, no, there's nothing that you would have gained from this video, I'm sorry. I go off on one too much, and I never actually get to the point of what I'm trying to say. I'll work on it. Finish with some setting spray. And I'm done. So yeah, let me know if there's anything you want me to answer, if you want me to do like a question and answer video, or any other video that you think you might be interested in watching, because I really enjoy doing them, but I'm thinking I might need to plan them out a bit better than this, because I have no idea what I've talked about in this video. I'm gonna go back tonight, watch it over and be like, Abby, what the hell were you talking about? But oh well. Hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for watching. Do all that stuff if you want. Hit like, subscribe. It really makes my day. So yeah, take care. Bye.